Swoop on in, yo. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck your origin story is, yo. But mine, yo, delivered it. You know, when you start to recognize your own hero's journey, you know, and you get past the whole idea of this unsuspecting human if you're in the United States. You're either white or black. It's just a spot on the board to play. When you're able to read between the lines, between those little shady blocks, and see the full magnitude of the light. Because through the darkness, you know, you take the darkness, right? And light is introduced to the darkness. The whole spectrum is illuminated. You know? Like, when you're born into this world, your own darkness, only to find the light of the world. It's so magnificent and beautiful, busy, that you forget to notice and appreciate the light that you have within. Just think about it. You're so busy in the world with all this grand show and display, all this chatter, this useless babble. But when we have the moment that we recognize and live, and return to our fortress of solitude, our minds, we can recharge and renew ourselves to continue the journey of life. You know, there are ancient stories, allegorical stories, great riddles and mysteries that all point back to yourself. Now, each of these different avenues have different ways and methods to get to the same inner point. Now, some paths are more drawn out and full of rituals and sacrifice and a grand show. But your existence is the only currency that's required to receive the full presence of this moment. You have to be willing to appreciate you in this moment. We gave you all the superhero movies, all those cartoons, stories. We call it predictive programming in a sense, because life happens in scenarios. You can look at those old stories, even the cartoons, the movies, and they all have similes of past stories that happened before. That roles that we have played in the game of life, lessons that we have learned in the game of life, with the cellular memory to remember who we are and allow ourselves to have an experience, that's most profound. Becoming Superman and all of the other characters in the universe of fantasy. Even the Cobra Commander. I am a Cobra, you know. Dark side. Oh. This, that, and the other. Some people may want to exorcise the demon, but that is only programming you not to recognize your own light within. There's just you, your mind, enjoying a moment in presence. And when you realize that it's just you, your mind, in presence, having experience with other minds, the simplicity of it all. That every human is a cell that has a congregation of trillions of cells within its own vessel and the cells have trillions of cells that go down, 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 down. A real multiverse. Amazing. No sentient. And just like you folks in the world, when you were unknowing, you seeked out your God. But you never heard from him. Because you never looked within and found yourself. And when you do find yourself and take your throne on your mountaintop is the operating system for this avatar, leading yourselves into triumph. When the Son becomes the Father, the world shall heal, but not before. The Father's role is most profound, to guide and train his children for greatness in this divine moment of understanding, not to have secrets or childish nigger beliefs to limit your children's willingness to learn and be independent, but to encourage greatness by commanding it from yourself first. You learn to lead by example. And hold yourself accountable for the life you lived in the moment you partake in your presence. Our children need us to guide them, to love them, to honor them, to respect them. Our children come to help us. The only reason wickedness runs rampant in the world because you niggas chose to neglect your children and not teach them greatness within. But if you don't care about your own destiny and the shit that you're setting down for yourself and your children, why should anybody else give a fuck about your welfare, SNAP benefits, and pitiful fucking nigger charity? If your children are starving at night, with no food to eat or water to drink, and you have trees growing wild in your presence, grass growing wild in your presence, mushrooms growing wild in your woods. If the creatures in nature are not starving or dying of thirst, and those same creatures of nature enter your homes, you call them pests. They are in your yards. They are a part of the world that you live in, but they are not starving or dying of thirst. You haven't recognized the abundance that you live in. And if you and your children die of hunger and thirst without recognizing the abundance all around you, that the creatures in nature enjoy, that's all around you and that enter your homes, then a grave shall be dug for you, not more than 6 feet deep, to bury you, to kick dirt on your face, and allow you to return to the earth that you refuse to connect with in life. That is your benefit, nigga. The strange fruit hanging from the trees is your revolution of your own mind. You niggas move into your fancy suburban neighborhoods with your homeowner association, and they tell you what you can do with your land. But do you have any fruit trees? Or do you cultivate your own produce? Do you just throw away the grass without eating it? Do you eat the leaves that you trim? You don't. Choices. They gave you boys and Girl Scouts, some dumb fucking nigga shit. But they didn't allow you to accept the world. And they meaning your collective minds destroyed you all.